I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars online selling AI over the past few years on this YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to quickly uncover the biggest myths I think nobody is talking about in this whole make money online with AI industry, and also the things that I'm doing today within my business that you could probably, take and implement for yourself if you're caught up in figuring out what business you should start today. So number one, let me start with the fact that if you're caught up in the new tools that come out, new AI tools that come out every single week, the new updates, if you're caught up in this trap of learning every single new tool, you are on the wrong path. You see, the business owners that are actually making money today are not the people who are worried about the new AI tool that comes out every single week. They are worried about fulfilling their service that is a consistent problem for the clients they work with, and that's it. And then they use AI to make their job more efficient. And the reason this is a huge thing online is everyone getting caught up in these new tools is because they're pushed by people on YouTube, like big gurus and creators that tell you can make all this money with this new tool that came out. And the reason they say this is because they are heavily incentivized by the algorithm to push these new tools because it's a trend and they're paid in views and ad dollars, right? So it blows up and it almost sells this big dream that is very unlikely to ever happen. Like seriously, look at how many businesses are out there and how many have really made a substantial amount of money with these new tools that come out every single week. Yes, they're out there, and yes, the tools are amazing, but are the beginner business owners really making that much money with it? Probably not. And if you feel like you're in this trap of like you're testing out all these tools, you're doing, making super cool apps or super cool things, but you're not making money, this is probably why. You're focused on the wrong things. You're focused on building things that sound cool rather than selling things that are actually needed. So this leads me to point two, which is Carson, what do you actually sell? Well, when you start a business, you're told by everyone to solve a specific problem for a specific group of people. And it's extremely true. I think one of the worst things you can do today is try to go start some AI app that's, charge $30, $50 a month, or start some, some AI automation business where you sell AI automations or websites. These businesses sound cool in theory, but at the end of the day, how many clients do you really need to have to make substantial money charging $50 a month, $100 a month, $200 a month? You need to have hundreds, if not thousands of clients. And what no one on YouTube is going to tell you is that is extremely difficult. I think it might be Alex Ramosi that says it, but he says it's so much easier to sell a very expensive product to a very select group of people rather than a very cheap product to the masses. And the reason this is because when you sell something very expensive to a very small pocket of an audience, you actually can make your service good and you work with people that actually care. If someone's paying you $50 a month, $100 a month, they probably don't care about you that much, and they really don't care if they use you or they don't use you. So sell something that is a consistent problem. And I'll kind of give my case as an example. So 3 years ago on this YouTube channel, I started by just selling regular social media marketing, so Facebook and Instagram ads, and generating leads for real estate agents. And this is exactly how I stacked my first $100,000 in profit, publicly documenting on this YouTube channel. You guys can go back and see this stuff. I was just running ads for these local businesses like real estate agents, and that was my thing. And then as AI got better, I realized, oh wait, I can actually offer some more things with this, like AI receptionists that actually call these leads and book them into my client's calendar completely automatically. And you don't need to know how to code to build this stuff. And then more recently, AI ads. Okay, if you're a marketer, you know what I'm talking about here. Facebook has even rolled out updates, and Meta has rolled out updates to combat all the AI ads out there because it's so easy to make and it's so effective. Like seriously, it takes less than 10 minutes for me to now make 15 to 20 new image ads for one of my clients. When a year ago, it would take me, a whole designer on my team to actually do this stuff. So the point is AI just made my service more efficient and enhanced it. It didn't change it all around. I didn't change my business model inherently because of a new AI tool that came out. I just made it better. And today, for example, I work with very high-end medical clinics like stem cell clinics, and I charge $15,000 to $25,000 upfront for my service. And that's not even including the rev share of the patients I bring to my clients, okay? And I have live sales calls over the past few weeks on my channel that you can watch me sell this stuff. So long story short, you want to sell something that's actually a recurring problem for business owners, and you can use AI to make this a lot more efficient. And that leads me to number three, which is Carson. Who do we actually sell this stuff to? And this is a great question, which is again, people always think the money is in selling to everyone, is building these new AI apps, these new fitness apps or all these things that sell to the masses. But in reality, the easiest way to make a lot of money is to sell to people a very select market. So for example, you probably drive past local businesses every single day that struggle with lead generation and booking more appointments onto their calendar. This could be roofers, this could be HVAC companies, it could be real estate agents, it could be plumbers, electricians, med spas, law firms, I could go on. And they can pay big bucks for this stuff, especially if you work with the top 10 percentile of the business owners within that industry actually making a decent amount of money, is they'll probably want to pay you a decent amount of money because the service is actually valuable and they're going to consistently want more customers. It's a consistent problem they have. So if you can solve this, this is something you can charge recurring for. And this is what I've done, okay? This is not complex. This is not super cool or fancy of the new AI tools that are coming out. It's none of that, all right? It's actually pretty boring. But AI makes the process a lot easier. I can charge a lot of money for it. And again, it's to business owners that actually respect me and care about me because of how much they're paying me. So if you're starting out today, you could charge, $2,000, $3,000, even $5,000 for a 90-day service just like this. The software stack is very simple for this stuff. I use Meta ads, of course, to run the Facebook and Instagram ads for my clients. I use a tool called Retail AI, which is the best, I think the leading AI caller platform out there right now. And again, you don't need to know how to code or make these AI callers. You literally just give it prompts that ChatGPT or Claude gives you. I use GoHighLevel, which is my entire CRM I use for my entire company and my business. And then I maybe pay for a domain or an email, and that's about it. And again, I can tell you this as someone who's technically ridden the AI gold rush and the AI trend, is the money is in the super boring stuff, okay? That business owners will continue to pay for, and you can just use AI to make your job a lot easier and more efficient. Now, I do think we'll get to a point in the next few years where AI completely revolutionizes everything, but right now, I just think it makes life in certain areas a lot easier, okay? And I would take this advice super seriously if you were wanting to make money online or start a business today using AI, because this is pretty much all I needed to know when I was starting out as well. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found value in this or you disagree with me, maybe drop it in the comments, or if you agree with me, if you liked it, drop it in the comments as well. I reply to every single comment on this YouTube channel personally. So drop a like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.